Okay, so just came from a exercise. I went for a jog. For some strange reason, I was craving pop and chips, so I got up and I went down to the store to get some pop and chips. But before I went to the store to get the pop and chips, the spirits are giving me a craving to go get some more dope. So I walked past the store, went to my one friend's, and he didn't have anything. So I walked over to my other friends, and they didn't have anything. But I could tell at the second stop whose spirit was helping me. It was Ashley and Monokuma. So, because we used to live at the complex over there. So I could tell that they were, wanting me to exercise. So I ran from the complex all the way up to the beeline over here. Then I ran down the beeline, just past the potato farm and back again. And my heart rate didn't go up until I reached the end of my run here. So it took me I'd say about half hour, 35 minutes to do that run. So I could tell there was some damage to my heart because pushing myself, as hard as I was pushing myself, I couldn't maintain the speed. So I could only run really fast, like one hydro pole. Then I would be breathing really, really heavy for the next hydro pole. And then I'd run really fast again for the next hydro pole. I was trying to catch my wind, and I wasn't able to catch my wind till I got almost halfway back. And that's when my heart rate started going back up. So it was around 140 beats a minute by the time I finished. But on the way up from the complex, I was only at like 80 beats a minute, despite me jogging. So that's the damage I've done over the past 3 days of working with these spirits. So it wasn't a fruitless exercise. The girls, like Manok and Ashley, they showed me something. They showed me that I do got to run to fix myself from the sins that I do, my transgressions. Otherwise, I could probably die. So had I gone to sleep tonight, I probably would have died in my sleep. When I was coming back up the beeline, I seen an ambulance, like an ambulance turned and it went past me. So I knew that the girls were telling me that, hey, we just saved your life by tempting you with the junk food, and then tempting you with the dope, letting you know who spirits it is, saving your life by getting you to run because those guys, they got you to walk upstairs. So the bad guys, they got me to walk up here instead of working downstairs. But that's okay, because I spent the better part of the day sobering up. So, I did the run while I was, straight instead of high. So that's better for me. So I learned that I'm supposed to run downstairs and upstairs. But the bad guys are trying to kill me by getting me to walk up here so that I wouldn't purify myself of the sins and then pass away in my sleep. So, if you guys wonder why I'm working with these spirits and, doing what I do and say what I say to them, it's because that's what turns them on. And, they don't get to have intercourse, every night like everybody else on planet Earth. They got to wait 20,000 years. So can you imagine 20,000 years before you get to have intercourse and have an orgasm? So, it's precious to them, right? So they want to help me, they want to protect me. So what do I got to do in return? Well, I got to reward the girls now for the job well done of protecting my life. So I'm reading my YouTube feeds. I can tell they enjoyed, the little activity we did today. So, so I'll reward them tomorrow, because if I stay up now, I'll be up for 4 days. So I'm going to go to sleep because that run it'll recharge the atoms in my body when I fall asleep. So that'll give me more energy. So what they wanted to show me also is there's That guy, there's a light over there. He has a. Okay, you're trying to tell me something with the sneeze because that's dust, right? Allergies, dust in the nose, sinus, sinus. Right, um, on that door, he had Christmas lights up, and there were different colors. There's blue, green, and red. Those are the colors for TV. Those are the colors they use to put a TV screen on. So the girls are telling me, by getting me to go down there past the chips and the pop, because they made me think of junk food. So because I was trying to get the stuff, if I had eaten that junk food, it would activate all the junk in my house and all the junk outside, and it would affect me. So I can't eat junk food if I'm trying to work with the spirit. So when I came back, I seen that message there. So they're telling me to get a hold of the news. But in order to do that, I need my book accessible somewhere. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to open up a new website, and I'm gonna make sure I pick one where I can upload that file of my PDF book, because it's very big, and you can't send it through a typical email. You have to get a link to download it. So my previous account was Squarespace. It doesn't allow me to upload files any larger than like 20 megabytes. So I get my last book. It was 1,500 pages. I had to put it up in 9 different sections. Like 150 pages per section. So that's a useless website for me. I need a website where I can just upload that PDF and just have it sit there. And then people can search for my name, Anthony Oliver Coggy, and then that website will pop up. You'll see the PDF, you download it, and then that's how I'm going to get it to the news. So that's a plan that the girls have helped me discover. And if I didn't, please the girl spirits and, with crystal math and, the spiritual warfare, I wouldn't have discovered this potential, clue. So that's how it works, folks. It's a trade-off. I got to trade something. I got to trade behavior and activities that I'm not proud of in exchange for information that saves my life and potentially will save yours if it's going to be this new website with the PDF book and me contacting the news so that they can read the book and let planet Earth know that we're in trouble of being killed in a black hole. So when it comes time to persecute me and say I'm a bad guy for, waging spiritual warfare, on your behalf, remember that everything happens for a reason, man. It's not always about, just getting off, man. It's about, finding information that's conducive to our survival.